What is going on, guys? It has been a long time since I ordered this. I'm talking like a year and a half, but something came in the mail that I have been really excited for ever since they even announced it, and that is the Castlevania Collector's Edition, like the Requiem Collector's Edition from Limited Run Games. Like I said, when this thing was announced, I jumped out and got it the first chance I could. Like all things Limited Run Games, it takes like a lifetime to get, but finally came in. One of my favorite games of all time is Symphony of the Night, so I'm loving to have a physical copy of this on the PS, I think 4, because when I got this, there was a PS4, they didn't have a PS5 version. But without further ado, let's unbox this glorious collector's edition. So, here it is after many moons. First thing, like I always like to show off, here's the card. I know there's a couple cards. I don't know which one this is in relation to, like, is this the one that's really common or not? I also still don't know with the new system if there's gold or silver anymore, but I think this one is pretty cool. It's kind of, I think, more geared towards the Rondo of Blood side of things. I bought this, of course, for the Symphony of Night, but, what are you going to do? I have already, of course, started the plastic, like I always do, so you don't have to watch me do the first very meticulous and slow slice, because I never want to mess up the box, of course. First thing, though, it is cardboard, not hard, though, not, like, soft either. It's not, like, thin, like, I'm trying to think of a collector's edition that was thin. Like something you just get, like, just like a regular standard collector's edition, which is, like, kind of thin cardboard. It's a little bit harder, but it's not hard like chipboard. I'm trying to see how you open it. It looks like you open it from the top. But here's the front. It's a cool, kind of glossy, shiny. All the characters, Castlevania, Requiem, the side, Symphony of the Night, Rondo of Blood, the back, it just has the contents, tells you everything we're about to see, so there's no point. The other side's the same. Here's the top. Let's open her up though. Okay. Well, that's cool. So, check this out. I guess it'd be best to look at it this way. That is what's inside. There's nothing else in the box. It is a it's a coffin. It's a saved coffin. All right. Ooh, well, it's very shiny and glittery and sticks to this mat. Is the glitter coming off? A little bit the glitter comes off. I could have kind of done without the glitter. But let's see what we have here. It is numbered. I am 4304 out of 9100. Combination Konami and Limited Run. The game is placed in, everything was placed in upside down, it looks like. Alright, let me just try to pull everything out. And we'll go from there. So that is part one. Let's get all this out. Data saved. Looks like we have a sword, a pen, the Alucard shield, and a stand. Alright. Put this back. I'm just gonna get this all out of the way for now. How does this run? It looks like the shield sets on like that, and I would imagine the sword just kind of slides in behind it. Let's see, a little bit of tape hold me here. Well, the sword is metal. How does the sword go? This way? No. Shield obviously goes like that. Sword maybe like that. Is there instructions? And does data save to do anything? I think this is just kind of a... I don't know if this goes in anywhere. Is there like instructions? Nope. We do have like some kind of extra art and flippable art for the PS4 case, which I imagine is in this stuff. I don't quite know how this is supposed to go. It doesn't seem very intuitive. Like there's not like a slot for the sword to go in. The shield definitely stands up like this, or maybe it goes up like this. No, it definitely goes on like this. It feels like it should be something along these lines, but the sword does not quite want to play. Maybe it goes in diagonal? I guess you could have it like this, where the sword's kind of diagonal and the shield is straight, if that makes sense. But it's supposed to stand up. I can only assume this is the way it's supposed to go because there's no real guide for the sword. And the data saved part, I don't know how that is to interact with this. The other thing is a pin, like a lapel pin, and it had one part's the cross and the other part's like the chain for the whip. Oh, there it is. So you see how it is like that, like a little spiky bally spiky. So that's kind of neat. I'll put all this back. Or at least attempt to. I'll do that later. So I already said here's the plastic. They have a steel book, which is really cool looking. This side being the Rondo of Blood side, this side being the Symphony of the Night side. The inside looks like the save cube from Symphony of the Night. And then from there, you have this, which is probably the exact same as like the, I think this is in fact basically like the NES Retro Edition or whatever you could have bought. Which if you had bought that, you would have gotten it like a long time ago. Let me try to get this open. It's kind of funny, like if I had bought this version, I could have had this, like I said, a long time ago, but it looks like I was waiting on, I assume, the steelbook and that shield in this box, because that's the only stuff I think is different. It's kind of weird when they do that. So there's a slip cover on it that's pretty thin, and you have the box, which is thin cardboard. Open it up. And all that's in here is the rest of it. So you have a spacer, the spacer back. You have a poster, and I'm not going to unfold this poster just because I can see right now it's literally just, it's what limited run games always does. The poster is essentially, one side would be this, the other side would be that. So, I mean, you get it, what's the point in unfolding it? Looks like there's a soundtrack. It's soundtrack selection. So for Symphony of the Night, you get, looks like 12 tracks, and then you get 13 for Rondo of Blood, including Vampire Killer, so, that's good. So, pretty neat. It's a little thin pack, though. It'd be nicer if it was in a jewel case, especially after waiting my entire life to get this friggin' thing. But let's see what the actual game has. Actually, I've seen these on shelves, because like I said, this game came out a lot sooner, so places that sell limited run games or stuff like that have already had this, but I've actually never opened it myself, even though I was tempted to buy it because I got sick of waiting. It does feel a little heavy, so that's a good sign. And yeah, so here's something. We'll find out in a moment. But like you say, here's the game, here's the disc. It does have reversible art. It looks like it's just the two posters. It came with this variant for the art itself. I'll probably put that in there just because it's it's part of the deal. But here's what was inside, and it looks like another poster instead of a book. And I guess it is. It's just another poster. I mean, that's not bad. It's not cool. But whatever. Can't get books every time. And plus, I guess really now that I'm thinking about it, like there's so much stuff with Symphony of the Night, like you couldn't really have that in a book. And Rondo of Blood. I'm not like justifying that because I still think that's kind of crappy. I would rather have a book, even if it was really thick, even if it was something else in the box. But still, I am glad to finally have this game. And I really do like all of the, I really like this. I just need to like figure it out. I think this is right, like I said, with the, now that I have the sword at the angle, but I'm going to double check because, I need to look at the picture because I'm sure the picture will show exactly how it's supposed to stand up. But I think this is a really cool thing to have on the shelf. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think because I waited a long time for this, and I know if anyone else was going for this game, I know you've been waiting quite a while too. And there you have it. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you thought, because I am interested in what you guys are thinking down below. I personally, like I said, very pumped. I was all in on day one. This is just one of those games where even though like at the time I ordered it, I'm not really like, I wasn't really playing my PS4 much. I knew I had to get this because it's just a game that I love. And now that I have the PS5, you know, hey, now I can just play it there. But like I said, let me know what you guys think. You know, this was a long wait, so do you think it was worth my time waiting or not? I'd love to know what you think down below. That's gonna do it for us today, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. It'd be really, really awesome. But as always, my friends, take it easy.